I want some large angelfish. I am planning to get a large group of angelfish. Does anyone know the right size of tank I need?
Well, it depends. For a small group, I'd recommend a 55. And for a bigger group, you could do a 75 or 90. 1 foot per gallon.
Getting cichlids. How many can I fit in a 10G tank? I ordered some dwarf cichlids and I am getting 8 of them to go in my 10-gallon tank, but can I buy more fish to go with it? What do you think I could get as well?
There are no cichlids that belong in a 10-gallon tank, let alone 8 of them. Exactly! A bigger tank if you're set on cichlids. I really can't tell if this is a joke post. If not, it's not gonna end well for you or your fish. And a little research probably would have been a good idea. Cichlids are generally very territorial, and a 10G won't have sufficient space for them. I would go a different route, such as perhaps a school of small tetras, corridors, guppies, or perhaps a single beta. Probably 1 male or 1 male and 3 females from what I've read for some apitos, if those are the ones you're getting. If there's 8, they're probably gonna fight quite frequently. The 1-to-2 or 1-to-3 ratios only work in tanks with very large footprints. If we are talking aspitos, a 30-inch tank may still not be enough space for 2 competing females. I've seen one aquarium store have 6 of them in a 10-gallon and they seem to tolerate each other well, but I didn't look into it further. They weren't really moving, but staying in their own territories.
Shrimp keep dying. All my shrimp died and I was testing the water a lot though. What am I doing wrong? I am ensuring the ammonia levels are low and Mitch suggested I get more plants, which I did from my local store. But even my shrimp died when I added my Amazon store. I placed it in the bottom left corner of the tank. Gonna start plant Jungle Val right behind it as a background plant.
Could you list a few things for me? Substrate, how long you've been operating the tank, filter type, feeding schedule. I'd recommend getting a small snail and letting it occupy the tank while you prepare to reintroduce the shrimp. I had a lot of trouble with shrimp at the beginning, but the snails I got kept them trucking through the water changes and the shrimp die-offs. My shrimp do best in a small unfiltered tank with a lot of plants and a heater to keep the temperature consistent. Sand is my favorite for shrimp. My shrimp seem to like to crawl into the gravel and die for some reason. Highly recommend water lettuce for shrimp. Good luck, mate! Wait, ammonia levels, quote, are low, quote, meaning you have ammonia greater than 0? That's toxic and will kill the shrimp. Is your filter not cycling? Getting more plants won't help with the ammonia particularly. Algae likes ammonia and bacteria, but the plants would prefer nitrates, the result of a cycling filter. You'd also need fast-growing stem plants or floating plants with access to atmosphere to uptake nitrates.
The man at the fish store refused to sell me more fish and shrimp. Hashtag no regrets. I am learning how to keep my aquarium water parameters stable, but harder than I thought it seems. I have killed despite buying products to treat my water. The man in the store sent me away and told me I am not allowed to purchase any more shrimp or fish. So I had to buy Amazon sword today, and it will be placed in the bottom left corner of the tank because Jungle Valve is going to be the background plant.
The fish store is doing the right thing. If your environment is killing the fish, you should stop and restart. Also, make sure you've researched everything again and again so you don't kill more poor fishies.
My tank is cycled and the water parameters are stable at master of 990.
Apparently you don't know what water parameters you need to be checking if your animals keep dying.
I am not a fish guy, but it seems like you should stop buying fish and do some major research. Read a book. Maybe start over and clean the tank. I believe you're supposed to run a tank for 30 days before you put the fish in? My tank is cycled and the water parameters are stable. At that angry ginger.
I know nothing about this subject, but clearly you're doing something wrong. Like the other said, stop and research.
The shop owner sees that you're hurting the fish and he doesn't want you to keep killing them. He's doing the right thing. If you want to have a proper aquarium, maybe you should take a class and have a mentor who's experienced with aquariums who can come help you.
How can you take back fish, you kid? Start over. Wash out a tank, get a nice substrate, add live plants like Java moss, salt a few weeks, and then add the shrimp and then fish. If the fish shop owners had any indication their fish had an issue, they'd have frozen any sailors and fixed the issue. If they're suggesting you can't buy any more fish, I would think they are being responsible. You must be missing something. I'm just saying for your benefit to stop getting fish and start again.
Bought some new fish for Christmas. Hashtag freshwater.
No trolling. Why are you putting saltwater fish in a freshwater setup? Had me worried there for a minute. What stopped you from worrying? Looking at his post history, I'm still worried.
Yeah, I'm really worried too.
You can acclimate mollies to saltwater conditions, so there's that.
But the plants look like freshwater too. And if you look at his post history, I would definitely not count on that.
Yeah, I figured fake plants are ubiquitous, but I never looked into the history. So, fingers crossed for the best, I guess. That's what I thought at first, but you can see other freshwater fish in there just out of focus. Fair point. I just assumed that was a blurry plant. Is that a freshwater aquarium?
That's what I was thinking.
Are those mollies in the tank and clownfish in the bag? I thought there could be mollies at first too, but on second look, I think they are swordtails. No bueno. I literally laughed out loud. Good luck, bud.
I'm 99% sure this is a troll based on post history, but the other 1% thinks that someone might be that stupid.